Hi friends, here's a fun and quick and easy paper craft project for you today. I got these paper cardstock tags at the Dollar Tree. It's a 20 pack and they measure around 2.5 inches by just under 5 inches, like 4 3/4 inches roughly. So I'm going to use some silkscreen transfers on them. And the one I'm starting out with is the April Craft Club kit stencil and also the glittering black chalk paste. And I've used the stencil and the paste on a lot of projects, so you can use the stencil over and over, and you can see I've used this same chalk paste pack on a lot of projects. I think this is my 5th project using this, so there's quite a bit in there and it goes a long way. So since I've used this stencil quite a few times, it's not as sticky as it used to be, so I can just stick it right onto the paper and it peels right off. And I'm just using random spots of the floral bouquet and just making it look really nice on my cardstock tag, because I'm thinking these will look pretty for junk journals and things like that to layer with other tags, ribbons, lace, put other words on it, things like that. So they're really, really pretty. You can see how quick and easy they are, and I end up making 16 total. I'm using this silkscreen transfer quite a few times, and then I'm using some others that I have from the Love Blooms Here silkscreen transfer that you'll see in a few minutes. So you can see how pretty they're turning out, how quick and easy it is. You just lay it down, kind of press it on there so it doesn't move, and also so it doesn't bleed under the design. You want the paste to just go down in the silk screen, and it's a teeny tiny little mesh that the chalk paste goes down into. And I'm loving it. This is so fun, so easy, and they're turning out so pretty. So I can't wait to make a little I'm thinking I'm going to make maybe a package of 8, so I'll have enough for 2 packages that I may sell in a boutique here, or I may just use in junk journals and other crafts that I make. I think it'd look so pretty hanging from a wood sign. So I'm undecided, but they're turning out really, really pretty. And I love this paint that came with this. So you can still order this Craft Club kit for April until 11:59 Eastern time tonight, and then the May kit comes out, and I've already seen the stencil for May and it's gorgeous, so I can't wait to show you that one too. And so the Craft Club is so fun. I can't wait to get that white box every month. It has a stencil or a rub-on transfer, a surface, squeegee, chalk paste or ink, whatever is needed, foam brush usually, instructions, everything you need to whip everything out and put that project, whip it out and make it real quick. And it's so fun, and like I said, the stencils can be used over and over on other surfaces. It's a great bargain. It's great fun. It's fun to get something in the mail every month. So be sure and check that out. Even if you don't get the April one ordered in time, you can sign up anytime. So as you can see, I'm just randomly using parts of that floral bouquet, and I'm getting quite a lot out of that one. I think I didn't count, but I want to say I got 10 or 11 little tags out of this stencil. And then I do a few more out of using some other stencils. And these stencils last quite a long time if you take care of them. So a lot of people have a tray of water that you can just slip them right into. Me, I just kind of go off camera and just go right in and rinse them off in my sink, just with cool or lukewarm water. And you can just kind of rub them with your fingers. You can use a little sponge, either way, but just rinse it off before that chalk paste dries on there solid, because then it will clog your little mesh screen. These are turning out super cute. I'm super excited about it. I thought this was a fun idea. I loved it when I saw these little packages of tags at Dollar Tree, and they have a white set as well. And there's 20 in there. I think it's a really good deal. Now some of these I'm putting smaller ones on, and then when it's dry I'll go back and put another one on, just kind of fill it in and not make it so sparse on it. But you don't want to put it on while it's wet, obviously, because the soap transfer will smudge the chalk paste underneath it. So these now are from the Love Blooms Here stencil, and it comes with a mason jar that says Love Blooms Here, and then all these florals and leaves that you can stick out and arrange coming out of the mason jar any way you want. And this is actually on sale on clearance for 50% off right now, so I will link to that one below as well. But you can see how fun and easy this is. It's kind of therapeutic, kind of just to kind of spread that paste on and then peel up that stencil, and it reveals just the pretty pattern or design. So I think I'm getting almost done. Just wanted to make sure those ones that are a little more sparse had fillers in them too. So I'm going to use that little rose one again and just fill that empty spot. I just went until my paste was almost gone. I probably could have got 1 or 2 more out, but I decided 16 was a good number. Now these are mostly dry, but I thought I'd dry them quickly with my heat tool, but you can't get the tool very close or it blows them all over, so I decided to just let them finish air drying. I have these little cardstock circle tags that I got, I want to say on Temu. They're roughly maybe I don't know if they're a 2-inch circle, maybe about a 2-inch circle or just under that. So I'm just writing, I'm using my Bedham acrylic markers, and I just wrote bloom on this one and making some lines and dots around the edge. Super quick and easy. So now I'm just going to distress the edges, and you want to make sure that acrylic marker is dry, but I lucked out and it was. So I'm just distressing and defining those edges, kind of making it more vintage, more junk journal type tags, even though right now I'm not sure what I'm going to use these for. I'm just distressing all the edges, and I always get the corners more. And this is my Tim Holtz Distress ink in the color Vintage Photo. And these are my little, oh, not quite yet. So I'm just grabbing a little piece of ribbon and just making a diagonal cut at the bottom. Kind of deciding how long I want it to show underneath the circle tag. These are my bulb pins that I got on Amazon, and there's all kind, as you can see, all kinds of colors. So I'm just using kind of a rusty kind of silver or bronzy color. So I'm putting it in the circle tag, and then in the ribbon, and then in the large tag. And there you have a tag for who knows, whatever you want to use it for. And I made another one that says bloom where you're planted, and that was an acrylic marker in that set as well. But they turned out so pretty. Hope this inspires you to make something similar. You have a whimsical day.